I'm doing another World Series video, and today we're going to India. When I was looking through for a new country to do for the World Series, I looked at India and I said, what inspires me about India? What do I really love in their beauty routine or beauty looks that I have seen? And the Indian bridal makeup is just phenomenal. It's outstanding, it's very exaggerated, it's formal, and there's so many different versions of it as well. So I went for a little bit more of like the pops of red. I'll explain a little bit more in this video, some of the history and why I chose the red lip. And I just wanted to do more of a dramatic eye, but there's quite a few different categories from like natural to like full glam that you can do depending what parts of India you're in as well. But I just really got inspired to do a very formal glam look. And then I do have these beautiful pieces of jewelry that my friend Pooja actually gifted me before she went back to India. I worked with her at Sephora, and I wear these and they're just so beautiful and like sparkly. She knew that I loved bling and glitter, so thank you, Pooja, if you're watching. Honestly, I still wear them and I really do enjoy them. So yeah, I just hope that you get some inspiration from this, and I hope that you have a few tips and tricks that you're going to pick up. I've also kind of done a little bit more research that I'll talk about throughout the video on beauty marks and beauty lessons that they use and where they have originated from as well. Feel free to message me as well. I will have the description of all the products used and close-up photos on my Instagram as always. But feel free to message me or let me know if there's a country that you would like to see me do for the World Series makeup. I'm always adding year after year different countries. So I want to see where the next country will take us. But I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed this playlist and this series. I keep getting feedback from it, so I definitely know that this is something that my viewers enjoy watching. So thank you again for hanging in here, and I hope that you'll either like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be continuing to do these videos where I can. So I hope that you enjoy this, and without too much talking, let's just jump right into our first steps. We're going to be starting with eyes today. I know usually I have a full face done, and I just jump to like eyes and then cheeks, but today we're actually doing foundation, concealer, powder, eyes, lips, the whole 9 yards. So this might be a little bit longer of a video, but I really wanted to get the start to finish of this type of bridal makeup look. So let's just jump right in. Well, during my research on Indian makeup, I learned that in ancient times, they used to use ingredients such as turmeric, sandalwood, and crushed berries in their makeup ingredients. I always find it fascinating the history of makeup, how it originated, and at the time how men and women would use natural resources to create the makeup looks they wanted. And to this very day, we're kind of circling back into clean makeup and natural makeup as well. So I always find that history repeats itself. Black eyeshadows and eyeliners are a very common color used in Indian bridal makeup to accentuate and smoke out the eyes. Though in their clothing, black and white are traditionally avoided to be worn at a wedding, where colors like red, gold, and yellow and other bright colors are favored for the celebration. For any of you astrology lovers out there, Indian weddings are typically planned on astrologically favorable days, often after the horoscope matching of the bride and the groom. The color for my skin tone for a color corrector is a salmon pink to counteract any blue or purple under my eyes. For medium to darker skin tones, the color corrector shade that you're going to be looking for is a peach or an orange, and then a banana powder to set that makeup and brighten the face on the center.
has been written that traditional Indian weddings last over multiple days of events and are not just one day as they are in Canadian or North American weddings. So I can only imagine the amount of time and effort to get the makeup done every single day that takes. And it sounds like these events are very long hours. So you'll definitely need an amazing setting powder just to lock in all of your makeup so it doesn't slip away. An Indian bridal tradition that I think is so beautiful is the bride and groom exchange a floral garland called the Jaimala as a sign of mutual acceptance. I chose to go with a deep red lip color because in India it symbolizes love, fertility, and prosperity, and it is a very popular shade for brides to wear on their wedding day.
So I'm finishing off this makeup style with some beautiful jewelry that my friend Pooja gave me before she went back to India. So I have these to put on, kind of giving it a little bit more of like bridal decor. And then I did finish my scent with the Secret Aura from Venom Scents. This is a pheromone perfume. It's very subtle, but I feel like it could also be very bridal. So I hope that you liked this World Series of doing the Indian bridal makeup. Hopefully I will see you in my next World Series, whatever country we end up landing in. And I hope that you took away some tips and tricks for this and will be able to recreate it for a bridal makeup look.